This series started with 183 disciples in an empty room at Westside. I remember making a vow to God when I started this Matthew series. I said, Lord, I will be faithful to preach with all of my heart to whoever you put in front of me. And I had no desire for a big church, no desire for anything. Whoever you put in this room, I'm going to be faithful to preach to them. And I remember the very first sermon series, I made the graphic, The King is Here.
So today is the opening weekend of a brand new series called The King is Here. And this is the first leg of teaching through a series through the book of Matthew. Every Sunday this year, Jesus will be our explicit focus. Every Sunday this year, Jesus will be the message. Every Sunday this year, Jesus will be proclaimed.
I would have never imagined at the end of this series, God would have used this series as a catalyst for our church to take the gospel to the whole world. And now we have disciples on continents all around the world, disciples in cities all across America. I would have never imagined in a million years that God would have done this through one series. We had no staff, we had no money, we had no resources, we had nothing but faithfulness. That's all we had. We were 6 months out of the pandemic. It's been a great ride. I think for us, because we in it, we take it for granted. So it's kind of like, this is just what we do, this is what it is, it's 2019, but you got to think how staggering it is what God has physically done in 3 years. God has done in 2019 in 3 years what some ministries will never see in a lifetime. And that doesn't mean that we're like super special, we're better than everybody else, but we are stewarding something that's very, very special. And it got to be stewarded with humility and with purity and with holiness and lowliness and honor and loving one another and dealing with our issues and bringing out our sin and all that. Like, this is really a serious thing that God has done and is doing, right? Think about those disciples, man. They would have probably never imagined that we'd be talking about them 2,000 years later. And I don't know, I'm just crazy enough to believe that when we're all gone, like when y'all have gray like me, because I'm the only one that got this little patch, we done turned the whole thing over to the younger saints. We might look back on this and be like, man, we was part of something that was like generational. Right? Like, and Lord, you used us as the seeds. We turned this over to these younger men, but we was a part of something that was generational. Something that changed the generation in which we lived. I mean, look.
Waves and waves and waves of people that just didn't stop.